we're going to talk about the scarf hold. Okay? So, good. So I begin to attack Akil. Like he moves his arm out right here, yeah, and just loops it right here, and then I control here, get his scarf here. I want to get his arm here, and I want to get into the scarf hold. Okay, if you notice, okay, you feel my butt is not on the mat. Okay, I'm applying pressure. Okay, yeah, and my rib is on his kind of rib also, and they're like kind of connected. Okay, so what I really want to do here is I want to be able to scoot my butt back, look to the right, and I want to be able to use my foot right here to roll up on him here as I begin to step over and gently walk that foot here. As my elbow opens and as it closes, I begin to apply the submission. Okay? So I want to be able to have this control, because from here it's very, very common. As I'm controlling here and I keep the weight on him, my butt is literally like half an inch off the mat. So from here, I'm going to scoot back, look down to the right of his foot so that I can push myself up, and I walk here. You can do this. Heel toe, until your heel is in his clavicle right here. My elbow's open, otherwise the submission would come on quick, and as it opens, my elbow closes, my right foot, see how my right foot is driving in? I hip in and close that elbow. Okay? So we're here, let's say. I begin to attack this right here. He straightens out that left arm and loops it here. Okay? Cut that elbow right here, and I slide my knee underneath right here. Now I want to have a good control. Like I'm trying to pull his whole arm out of his shoulder socket here. I'm going to use my feet right here to roll him right about here. I don't want to roll too far over, okay? But I want to look to the right and down so that my left leg can come over and walk heel toe towards your right hand here. My elbow's open, because when you close that elbow and hip in and finish it. Now one thing that's very important, my left hand never slid off his elbow and never slid off. And I'm cupping it right here because it serves as a better fulcrum. If I slip off onto the side, it's gonna be not exactly the best for me to finish it, and I may not get it. But I wanna be here, okay? So that I can also begin to move and pull his arm up, because now I'm here and his arm is trapped. That's not good for him. And if I wanted to roll my hips to the left and switch my base, meaning face his legs, I would extend my leg here. See how my hips moves his arm out? And I go here, and I go here, and then we're gonna go into this here. As I begin to walk that arm, get that keel out here, frame it, roll it, control it, and then I'm gonna, my hips to the other side, and that's gonna be our second submission, okay? So the first one's gonna be an attack from side control here. Let's say he was kind of framing here. I will do this horrible setup here, but in reality I wanted this right here, okay? From here, I'm gonna scoot back, head down to the right. My left hand is right here. I'm pulling as I roll him with my hip, and I step over. My elbow closes, and I'm gonna sit back to that same side as my hip ended. I can close my elbow, it'll finish, and I can do the same thing with my hip as it will finish. That make sense, guys? Okay, let's try it. 1, 2, 3. Take it easy on your partner's arms, because they're fragile. You should never be super relaxed in this position. But don't be a resistor.